Man, I chewed out Walter Fate something fierce today over YouTube.
This is Lucas Werner. If you don't know who he is, I have a few videos in the description for you to check out after the show.
This is the truth.
Lucas has been the gatekeeper of the toaster oven, and he's been whipping up some interesting recipes. To say he's making Cooking with Jack look like Guga Foods is a gross understatement. And speaking of gross, he's been enjoying some of his creations in the bathroom. And today, Chef Tango and I are not only going to recreate Lucas Werner's bathroom toasties, but we're also going to raise them to the gold shoe standard.
Well, okay, here's what went down.
We've got turkey, mustard, and possibly cheese. Check. And for both of the toasties, we're using sourdough bread. It's the right thing to do, and it should be applauded.
Still, the divorce rate remains at 50%.
Bread and butter go together like Lucas and catfish. And speaking of butter, we're going to make our own compound butters for our bathroom toasties. Regular butter is just fine, but if you want a Gen Z girlfriend or 6, you better have this one on hand.
Why is that? Why are you hoarding this information about the women?
We're obviously going to need half a stick of soft butter, preferably one that's already salty and dangerous, along with a teaspoon of garlic paste and 1 tablespoon of fresh parsley. Afterwards, mix this all together in a cavalier fashion. The next important ingredient is turkey, and cold cuts are perfectly fine for this. But since this is sort of a cooking show, and homemade turkey has longer telomerase, we're going to cook our own.
Because you're greedy.
And we begin by preheating the oven to 425 degrees. Add a couple tablespoons of canola oil, and afterwards, season with salt, pepper, along with a 33rd galena from our last Lucas video, which is in the top right.
You know, I could whip that out like there's no tomorrow.
The turkey should take about a half hour, but we will be cooking this to temperature. And just like that, our turkey is ready for our bathroom toasties. Go ahead and grab a non-stick pan, set your burner to medium, and butter your bread, because it's bathroom toasty time.
Fuck you.
And next, we're going to begin with the white stuff. And today, that's going to be in the form of provolone cheese. Next, we're going to add some of our sliced turkey. I know Lucas would add chorizo caked in sriracha mayonnaise, but we're going to keep it simple with a hint of Dijon mustard, along with a couple strips of bacon, and because this is a Lucas video, more provolone cheese. And remember, slow and low is the name of the game. Gen Z women love this golden crust. Here's a close-up so you can get a better look at it. Or if you want to go for the authentic Lucas experience, set your burner to high and cook it until the smoke alarm goes off.
What the hell do you have to offer us?
However, that's not in the cards for us. But you know what is? Our other compound butter. And we're going to use the same butter as before, but this time, we add a teaspoon of our finest cinnamon and a teaspoon of generic white powdered sugar.
It gets better and better.
And once again, mix these ingredients together in a cavalier fashion.
Help me out here.
After we butter our bread, let's add some peanut butter along with some strawberry jelly. Also, keep in mind I have my burner off. Don't put your hands on a hot burner. Research shows that Gen Z women are crazy about strawberry jelly, which makes this the right choice. You can look it up, but I already know.
Start talking. I want that information. I'm not here to just give you an interview.
And just like the last one, we want that golden crust that Gen Z women crave. But if you really want the Lucas experience, and I don't know why you would, once again, crank that burner to high, char some pickles, and add them to the sandwich along with some bok choy.
And whichever one you use, somebody's gonna make fun of you.
Alright everybody, prepare yourself for a one-way trip from Spokane, Washington to Flavortown, because both of these bathroom toasties are done. Now for the best part. These sandwiches are so good, you'll forget you're in the bathroom while eating them. But the kitchen table is a preferred choice. This turkey sandwich is out of this world. The hint of Dijon takes it to a whole new level. The peanut butter and jelly toasty was very good as well. Don't get me wrong, but the turkey sandwich was definitely the star of the show and also very filling. And thank you for watching. If you like what you saw today, please consider subscribing and ringing that bell for future notifications. Feel free to share this with a friend as well. And remember, hide your toaster oven from Lucas. Bye, sweethearts!